turn around and turn your another back around.
Alright, so welcome everyone. Thank you for joining to the stream today. I started that with the new intro, and I was trying to figure it out why the hell it doesn't work, because there is no sound. I switch on and there is sound, but when I put it here, there is no sound. And I'm like, okay, alright, you know what? I'm going to figure this out a little bit later. So, what is the plan for today? The plan for today is for me to say hi, welcome back for me, and thank you for joining to the stream today after my long holiday. So let's do not get all upset about this new intro. Don't worry, you're going to see that another stream when I will figure it out. Why the hell there is no audio in there? But you know what? That's not a problem. That's not a problem. That means that, you know what? We're gonna start that sooner, okay? So, yes, there's going to be the new intro, not the one that I'm talking right now, but there's actually a new video that I've been working on a couple of days, and I'm still not so sure if that's regarding this length. Yeah, maybe I should make it a bit shorter, maybe leave it like that, because it's like a 2 minutes. So, you know what, let me just see that. So, hi there. haven't seen you for a while. Well, to be precise, it's been 3 weeks. 3 weeks you had a withdrawal from my chaotic streams. Okay, I don't know how you survived that, but I don't know. So today is the game that I said that we would play a while ago, and ta-ta! That's a Metro 2033. Hi there, thank you for joining. Thank you for joining, everyone. Hi there. Look at that. Queen, you already have another sign, cat subscription. This with the wine and mustache. I think this one with the mustache. No, that's just only with the wine. Without mustache, okay? Welcome back. Thank you. It's just like I'm still, every time I start the stream after a while of not streaming, I'm like, what do I do? That just happens when I just like, what do I do in here? So, chaotic stream just started a little bit without intro, but that's not a problem. I checked, the game works, everything should go smoothly, and yeah, let's just keep those fingers crossed, okay, that the game will go just as it should, okay? So do not forget to drop a like button and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed yet and you keep seeing my videos and you're like, maybe I actually will press that button. So welcome, and let's go. In the meantime, I will tell you a little bit information about this game, so from what I know, and wait, let me just close here really quickly everything on the background. By the way, I do hope that I will have a sound in the game, because that's quite suspicious that you haven't had a sound of this intro, you know. I don't know, and wait, I restarted the laptop before the stream. That's why I was a bit delayed, because I thought that maybe if I restarted another time that would fix the problem with the audio, and you know what, that didn't fix that. Sometimes you just gotta hate that. Sometimes you just have to use a little bit of the force, but that was not the case. Okay, there we go. Metro and okay, Metro, play, and streaming scene. Let's hope so you'll be able to see that. Let's hope so. Let's see. I can hear that. Let me know if you can hear that, if you can see that. You should be able to see that. I checked that before the stream. Yes, there we go. Wonderful. You can see that, and looks like that's not Not cut it, yes. Okay, everything is as it should be. Wonderful. Nope, it crashed. No, you can see that. Don't you dare say that. You can see everything, okay? How to stream. Play game, talk, and read the chat. Thank you for the note. I know that's like the main things to do. By the way, there's a skeleton right here. So, first of all, when I just run that game, by the way, I hope that, yes, that's the game Metro 2033 Redux, okay? And I hope that the audio for you is fine, all is fine, it's not too loud, not too quiet, all good, let me know. And first of all, we're just gonna go and watch the very first chapter that named Introduction, the one that I had to skip, because when I saw that there is something start happening, I'm like, skip, like, you know, this in this meme, lizard, so I was doing this, I was like, skip, because I didn't want to see that, and after I found out how to watch that. By the way, the one thing that I want to say that's really cool, the transition that you have there through those signs, and that's really great. I really like that. So I'm not so sure how you're familiar with that game, but I did a little bit. Well, that's just like a common knowledge about the game. That's just a common knowledge about the game, where the all action takes place. So the all happens after nuclear war. And by the way, these games, there are like 3 of them, right? Metro 2033, 2034, and Exodus, if I am correct. I have all these games, and guess what? Yes, you're absolutely right. I am going to play them, and obviously I'm going to stream them here. So they take place after a nuclear war that happens, and that actually we're going to see in the first part. I think through all the parts we play as Artyom, the main character that now we are on the station by the NH. By the way, we heard before this VDNH in Atomic Heart, if you recall that when I streamed the game. So it all happens in the underground station named by the NH, and that's like as far as I understand, that's like the main station where all people who survived located. So basically the outside world is not safe, and yeah, people just trying to survive to the past in the situation that we got into. So the games are based on the trilogy of the books by author Dmitry Glukhovsky. Jesus, I just Glukhovsky? Wait, give me a second. I just had to. I had a look at that, and I'm just like, wow, come on. Yes, Dmitry Glukhovsky. Okay, so Dmitry Glukhovsky is the author of those trilogy of the books. There are 3 books, and as far as I am aware, there are like a lot of other books. But if I understand it right.
Я родился в Москве.
That's the introduction. Let's watch that.
Что помню о тех временах. Когда старый мир сгинул в пламени атомного пожара, я был совсем еще маленьким. Из 10 миллионов жителей Москвы спаслись только 40 тысяч. Среди них был и я. Выжившие укрылись на станциях московского метро. С тех пор прошло 20 лет, но Земля так и не стала пригодной для обитания. Лишь немногие отваживаются подняться на поверхность. Метро стало нашим единственным домом, нашим последним пристанищем. В его тоннелях властвуют кошмарные чудовища, но станции мы превратили в крепости и держим оборону до последнего.
You already can see the creature there on the right side.
До недавнего времени мы хранили надежду, что однажды сможем вернуться наверх. Но появилась новая страшная угроза, и само выживание человечества оказалось под вопросом.
Тише. Это еще что?
There we go. So that was an introduction. That was an introduction to the first game, and yeah, the one that was just in the beginning that I had to skip. But yeah, that was the same beginning. So that's pretty much of the story that's given in this video, and I guess that we can just start playing the game. By the way, when I was going through the settings, hi there, thank you for joining to the stream. Hi there. Haven't been here for a while. How are you doing? Busy at the gym right now. We'll catch up later. See you later, alligator. Yes, the Metro Last Light and Metro Exodus. Yes, exactly. Those ones are 3 games series, right? That based on the book. So, hi there, Google user. Thank you for joining the stream. You should give Dying Light 2 a chance. I guess so. Because that's like a horror, right? This game as well. Okay, so what I just wanted to say something. What I noticed that. Look at that. You go to the game options and wait. You go to the difficulty, right? So you go to the difficulty and what would you expect there to be? You would expect there to be like normal stuff, like easy, normal, I don't know, hardcore, worse than malaria, like in the Far Cry. Far Cry 3, the best Far Cry games. Never mind. And here, or yeah, like in the Far Cry 6, right, the last where you had like a difficulty like normal, which was not normal, which was like a 0 minus, and another one that they called advanced or something like that. That was originally, I know that they changed that now, but originally was something like normal minus as well, you know. Here, I was just curious, like, you know what, let's just have a look, because I had to change the language. Let me know, by the way, during the stream, how you feel if the game is going to be on the Russian language and the text, the subtitles are going to be in English. Let me know, how do you feel about that? Is it comfortable for you to read and all that stuff? So, and the difficulty, I just happens to check that, and you know what? How many levels of difficulty you have there? Let's count that. Normal, hardcore, normal. So there are only 2 levels of difficulty, and that's normal and hardcore. You know what? Let's start playing that. Let's start the legendary difficulty. You just started the game on normal. You are not even given a chance to play that game relaxed, doing nothing and killing everyone just only with your breath. You already started from normal difficulty. So, okay, let's start on normal. Let's see how challenging that would be for me, and later on, if for some reason I would feel like then we change it for a hardcore mode, but for now let's leave it that way. So sound for me is fine. I hope for you sound as fine as well. And so let's hit that button and let's start a new game and dive into Metro 2033. So bright! Choose your playstyle. So that's not enough that there's just only normal level and legendary. There's like another difficulty, survival and Sparta. Okay, you know what? We are for a hardcore, okay? With the armored filters in short supplies, in short supply, deadlier combat and more challenging stealth. Survival style offers players the original survivor horror-oriented experience of Metro 23 with emphasis on resources management and intense combat. What about Spartan? We are Spartans in here, okay? Enjoy the more forgiving combat and stealth experience of Metro. So that's like an easier mode, right? I thought that actually survival and Spartan, I thought the Spartan would be like, this is Sparta! Okay, so this is the more forgiving one combat style. Okay, selected perfect for players who like faster pace, more action-oriented gameplay. Ammo filters and other resources are also more plentiful. Sounds too easy, no? I know what to choose, but so there's like a play style and another difficulty. Jeez. So if you go and choose the difficulty to be as a hardcore, and here you go for survival, I am pretty sure you are done. Like, you're properly done, you're cooked. There's no way of finishing this game with less than, I don't know, 60 kills, 50 kills, sorry, deaths. Wow, I don't know really. Okay, let's go with... Shit, I kind of want to go with survival, but... will I be able to change it later? I don't know. Okay, let's go for Spartan mode. Let's go. I feel like it's going to be too easy, guys. Let's go for survival. I just really, because I choose the game on normal difficulty. If I will go on normal and Spartan, come on, that's not the stuff we do here, right? Hi there, thank you for joining the stream. Okay, so let's go for survival. The decision has been made. Okay, no, I should press enter. Jesus! Literally start from normal. But this is like another... Okay, so... normal, hardcore, ranger hardcore. Let's go for ranger. I feel like... Wait, hardcore, that's basically a normal, right? I would say so. Ammo resources must be jealously guarded. God damn it! Success cannot be guaranteed. Okay, let's go for... Damn, I don't really know. You know what? I feel like you watching me right now making the decision. You're sitting there and like... She's gonna suffer there. I do feel like that. I don't know what about you, but... Okay, so let's go for... There will be no hints, but as I always say, who needs an instructions? Who needs a hint, right? We just rather spend a couple of hours trying to put together some drawers, right? Okay, let's go for ranger. That's it, ranger. If anything, I will just adjust. I hope there will be actually possible to do that. Adjust the slider to the left, most images barely visible. Okay, so, well, actually, for me it would be like that.
В тоннеле становилось все холоднее. Мы с Мельником поднимались все ближе и ближе к поверхности. Через минуту мы должны были оказаться наверху, наедине с воющим ветром, наедине с чудовищами, наедине с самой судьбой. Я был почти у цели.
Okay. I will read it out to you fully because I think you will be not able to see the whole text behind my camera. Status scored by your camera. Yeah, so basically what you cannot see, yeah. To find our way through whatever nightmares were waiting there, my long journey was nearly at the end. But would I have the courage, the will to see it through? That was there. So if that happens again, I'll just move my camera, I guess. Can you hear the music? Really nice as well.
Когда ты покидал свою родную станцию, думал ли ты, что мы окажемся в таком положении? Что мы даже не будем знать, спасаем ли мы наш мир или обрекаем его навсегда? Держись! Поймал. Чтобы подняться на поверхность, нам придется пробраться через брошенный блокпост, Артём.
Okay, so we start just like that.
Там что-то есть в соседней комнате. Открывай гермоворота, я прикрою.
Alright, so we just... Oh, that's the button, right? Do I press that? Yeah, I just pressed that. Okay. I feel like the...
Открывай ворота, я прикрою.
Well, wait, I just pressed some button there. That was the wrong one. Okay, so we... Okay, that's not so quick. Oh my god, that's... Honey, honey, there is spiders that literally can... Okay, I pressed every button there. There are some keys probably were before. Okay, so let's do that.
Ржавая дрянь. Вечно все ломается. Придется открывать вручную.
Okay. We can do it by hands. I feel that I'll need to adjust my mouse sensitivity a bit more.
Артём, пошибурши по ящикам. Вдруг найдешь что полезное.
Okay, so he basically said to us to loot around here. Maybe we'll find something. I just pressed all buttons. Look at that. Oh, there we go. That's good. Yeah, I think the Ranger mode is the best mode that you can choose, especially if you go with the normal difficulty at the beginning. Oh my gosh, I'm literally standing in the spider web. That's a lot of spider web in there, I'll tell you that. Okay, so let me go and have a look at... we got a diary. I'm pretty sure there would be nothing there. Okay, so... That's what basically was written. So the information we have in these loading scenes, that's like our diary, what happens, right? And you basically can see the same text in here. That's good. Okay, so that's a prologue. Okay. Subtitles, hints, well, but there should be off even if we have it here like that, so... aim mode hold, that's true. Controls, keyboard, movements, crouch control. Yeah, but the control is that I have to hold that. I have to hold it. I don't really like that crouch toggle. That's Z. Okay. Maybe I will change that. Like that. Makes sense, right? Movements, weapons, inventory. Nothing that we can do with the mouse, are we? Cannot see that. Inventory, definitely not this one. Defaults, definitely not that. Okay, so the gas mask, swap filter, light, lighter journal, medkit, Q, K, night vision, and we'll figure this out. Don't worry. I think it's just only about the mouse, but I guess I will get used to that. He also moves. I wanted to admit the movements. That's not so quick. That's just as you would actually normally walk.
Пошибурши по ящикам. Вдруг найдешь что полезное.
And that's how we run. Okay, sounds great. Okay, so he said to me, and now I run out of the stamina, I guess. How can I look? Okay. He said to us to loot a bit, but I'm not.
Готов, Артём? За мной.
There. Okay, interesting thing. I'm not so sure if that depends on the difficulty what you choose, but did you notice that it's actually not marked at all? So that would be more complicated for you to find ammo, heals, whatever, right? So, interesting stuff. Okay, good to know. Can we open that, for example? No, you see? There is no hints what you can do. Aha, okay. Why I cannot take that? G was for a gas mask. Okay, so we already have one, that's why we don't need that. Let's see, can we open this? No as well, but we can press here. Okay, okay, yeah, maybe let's put it back, okay? It is probably not the best for a first playthrough. I would agree about that, but I don't know if that's supposed to be that way or no. The thing is that if there's any people who play the game before, let me know if that's supposed to be that way, that basically things that you can collect are not highlighted. Or is that depends because I choose the Ranger difficulty? I do not think so though. Because the thing is that I have chosen in the menu that there would be hints for me, right? You see? Punk punk. That's here. Hi there, thank you for joining. So you played, okay. Arch, I hope that's okay. So I hope it's okay if I did I pronounce you right? Well, it depends whether you want the hardcore difficulty or no. So I choose to go with the normal difficulty, and after I choose a survival, and after I choose a ranger. So do you think that's a little bit too much though? Aha, ranger mode will completely hide that. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so far I think I found things that were marked here before, right? Well, let's see how it's going to be, because from what I know that we will be quite limited in everything, in the filters, in the ammo, so let's see how it goes, and please tell me, will I be able to switch the difficulty later on? There's not going to be stuff like I have to replay it from the chapter 1. If during the game I will feel, god damn it, I don't have an ammo, I don't have a filters, will I be able to lower the difficulty and then I will be able to get a hints? Is it possible? I prefer ranger mode because everything in game deals more damage, but it's harder to find ammo and money. I don't know, to be honest. So yeah, I don't know as well, but I guess I will figure it out if that would be possible for me to switch the difficulty. But the range difficulty made just more sense for me. That's how I'd say to you that because otherwise that feels that it would be too easy to play, you know. Okay. Let's see how difficult it would be for me to find ammo, but I think in general I am quite curious person when I play games and I check every corner, so I think that wouldn't be really that complicated for me to find ammo and all that stuff. But the reason is that just the textures, you know, I actually admire the idea of those like, jeez, I forgot that. I forgot the word, how you call them. Forgot that. Never mind. Never mind!
Так. Похоже, никого нет дома.
Okay, so we're going to the old... Okay.
Мы почти на месте. Это концертный зал. Отсюда до башни 2 шага.
I cannot open those ones. Just wonder if that's always like that or... Okay, so you can hear actually some creatures. You actually can hear some creatures being outside there. And the gas mask... Before going out, he said, do not forget to wear a gas mask, so I'm pretty sure that's the right time for me to wear that. That's already done. That's already loaded. Okay. That's like a huge rat or something like that. That's a recoil. I wanna have your gun. Can you melee? Pretty sure there should be option for melee.
Давайте наляжем, тянем, потянем, тянем вместе.
Wait, I need to look. Aha, so that's how we can... Wait, so I literally... I actually find the ranger mode easier, but you have to be careful not to get hit. That's where the problem starts. So, I will be not even able to see how much ammo I have, really? Really? Wait, I will be not able to do that? So... Yeah, we need to wear a gas mask because otherwise we will die. There is a radiation there and all that stuff, so... No, you don't see. You have to go to everything and spam interact to loot. Wow. That's interesting idea. I keep hearing... Ew! I think that's friendly. Well, just neutral. I'm pretty sure just neutral. I have no idea what is that. Okay, his breathing is really...
Готов?
Okay. Okay.
Двинули.
So let me just have a look if I will be able to change the... I cannot change the difficulty, am I? You kidding me? I cannot change that. Good luck with studying. Glad to see someone stream Metro. Yay! I just started at the part. This is the first part, as you can see, and I definitely gonna keep playing them. I have another Metro part too.
Вот она, наша цель. Наконец-то. Мельник на связи. Ульман, как слышите? Прием. Слышу вас отлично, прием.
Okay, Мельник is a Miller.
Повторяю, мы у башни. Группа выдвинулась. Прием. Так точно, они на связи. Говорят, что приближаются к башне. Принято. Следующий сеанс связи, когда поднимешься на башню. Как слышите? Пошли.
I'm pretty sure that was the time to do that. Ooh, wow. Oh boy, we gotta be really quick because I don't know how many of... I have no idea how many of... I think I found 2, so I had 1 and this is the second one.
Добрый вечер, товарищ полковник. Что это за шум? Слышите? Какого черта? Круг! Быстро!
Ooh.
Спокойно. Спину берегите. Пожалуй, придется попроще, чем в библиотеке.
What are those ones? There's like a rats, huge rats.
По моей команде. Огонь! Держать круг!
Wait, don't shoot them all, guys. Oh! Oh! Why me? Fuck!
Демоны!
Oi, I don't want to fly with you. Ooh.
Метро — это наш дом. Это все, что у нас осталось. Да, жизнь тут не сахар, но ты всегда знаешь, что на твоей станции каждый человек тебя как родной. Тебе есть ради чего и ради кого жить. Но с тех пор, как появились эти мутанты, все изменилось. Мы стали другими. Нами правил страх. Пока не пришел он, Хантер, друг моего отчима. Он изменил все. И в особенности мою жизнь.
Okay, so let's read into the diary. I think that I can move my camera a bit down. That would be better for you to read that. But for now, I can read it for you out loud. So, 8 days earlier, life was never easy in the tunnels, but it was our home. There was comfort in its routines, in seeing the same people day after day. But since the mutant attacks had escalated, fear ruled the station. I had just turned 20 and could never have imagined what would follow on the morning that my stepfather's friend Hunter arrived at the barricade. Okay, so that's all what happens 8 days earlier, and there is some stepfather's, Artyom's stepfather's friend Hunter, right? So I guess we're gonna meet him right now. Okay.
Артём, проснулся наконец. К нам скоро придет Хантер. У него-то всегда самые свежие новости с других станций. Вставай, тебе тоже будет интересно послушать.
Okay, so Hunter bringing the stories from another station's underground station where people are hidden. So this is that's just a real metro scheme of the city Moscow, and as you can see, the all underground station here, as probably you may notice, there are some of them like barely readable, but yeah, that's the real one. Okay. Okay, I think that's our room. Look how carefully done, how carefully put those pictures to this carpet. What a classic there. I want to believe. someone snoring there. You can see the book. You can see a book here. Oh! Okay.
Пойдем, Артем, пойдем.
Yeah. Come in 1 second. Just trying to have a look around.
Дерьмо, свиньи, витамины. Я не через такое прошел. Я этого не боюсь. И что ты хочешь сделать с черными? Найти и уничтожить? Да не смеши.
Привет, Артем.
Can you talk with them? No. Cannot enter just the rooms like that.
Этой станции недолго осталось, если нападения черных не прекратятся. Мы должны что-то сделать.
Да что еще мы можем сделать?
That's a blood there. And
Черные нас всех перебьют до единого и сожрут.
okay. So these ones are those mutants, right?
Сереженька, моего никто не видел. Сережа!
Прошлой ночью они снова напали на наш дозор. Госпиталь переполнен.
Ooh, someone lost their kid as well. They were looking for that. You can hear.
А долго нам еще ждать?
Пойдем, Артем, пойдем.
Okay.
Где ты, Леша? Не хотел тебя отпускать на это дежурство. Что с Алексеем не лазарете? Не знаю, выживет он или нет.
Петр, не видишь, он раненый.
Извините, не узнал.
Yes, there's no subtitles for the dialogues like that.
Здорово, Артем.
Как раненые.
Никаких улучшений. Этим утром еще двое скончались.
Черные убивают не сразу. Но они словно разрывают нам мозг. Душу рвут. Люди сходят с ума. И умирают рано или поздно. Погоди.
Да, брат. Не выходит.
So they don't kill straight away. That I just kind of do something with your psyche, right? So they're like they're still alive, but they will die eventually. Oh my gosh, there's a little blood in there. Okay. Oh my boy, I don't think so. I don't think so. You're good, aren't you? No. I think this one is done.
Боже, когда же это закончится? Я больше не могу. О, Господи.
I think there was some journal that we picked up. Yeah, I think there was some journal, no? Huh. Okay, so note number 1. Day after day, our patrols go out to the northern tunnels, and day after day they return bearing casualties. Murdered brutally, inexplicably so. Even more casualties come back alive, but unsafe. And yet, it's only by sending our friends, neighbors and relatives out there that we can keep the Dark Ones at a distance. When we run out of manpower to stop their attacks far enough, when they arrive at the station itself, will be done for. I hear people talking secretly at the station that it is just us prolonging the agony, that there is no hope for salvation. But Sohoy, my stepfather and the head of the station, still hopes for a miracle. He insists that an old friend of his, Hunter, can save us. Hunter is a member of the Spartan Order, a battle brotherhood sworn to protecting the metro from any and all dangers. There is nothing capable of instilling the fear into the hearts of those men. At least there was nothing until the Dark Ones arrived. Okay, So I think that's how we can find diaries, right? Some. The thing is that I find a bit frustrating that we cannot see ammo, how much we have left, that we cannot see how many filters we have, and gas mask status. I don't know that med kit. So let's see if that would be like that, and I will be not able to change difficulty. Then probably I'll have to start that on another one. But let's see, because let's just see, because I'm okay with playing on the harder difficulty, as you know, and the more difficult, more challenging stuff. But as soon as I can see the ammo is left, okay? Maybe I can just count that, you know. Ooh, yep. Nothing more that we can pick up.
Какого черта? Кто это может быть?
Это Хантер. Все в порядке.
Мутанты не стучатся. Давай, открывай чертовы ворота.
Вау.
Добро пожаловать на ВДНХ, Хантер.
Спасибо. А теперь закройте ворота.
Давно не виделись, Хантер.
Рад видеть тебя, Саша. Здравствуй, Артем.
Ну, Хантер, какие вести с полей? Что в мире творится?
Ну как? Да все как обычно. Все говорят только о вашей станции и этих ваших мутантах. Артем, я тут прикупил древние открытки с видами Нью-Йорка. Держи.
Это не просто мутанты, поверь мне. Это что-то новое.
Что за дьявол?
Что-то страшное.
Черные, да? К черту детали. У нас в Ордене заведено так. Врагов надо истреблять.
If it's hostile, you kill that.
Только этого не хватало.
Черт, уже за стенкой наша больница.
Кирилл, бери своих, закрывай туннель.
Саныч, мы остаемся в этом зале.
Согласен. Артем, бери оружие. Здесь.
Revolver?
Артем, хватай пушку. Черт, где же они вылезут?
Они придут сюда.
Да.
Больница
100%
рядом.
from here.
Запах крови.
Or here. Or here! God damn! Or here! I don't know from where. Definitely not from here, right? Wait, that was... I should not do that. Is it dead? Oof! 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 Back! There is no melee button, huh? And you really cannot change the difficulty later on. That's interesting. Hi there, thank you for joining the stream. How are you doing today?
С тобой все нормально.
Yeah, you gave me revolver.
Конечно, этот-то не пропадет. Какие же это черные? Обычная туннельная нечисть.
Даже когда ты не видишь черных вокруг, они все равно рядом. Ты о них думаешь, ты их
Who's that?
боишься. Страх.
Who's
их
the sound?
оружие. Прочие туннельные гады бегут от них, как крысы. Черные не просто мутанты. Это Homo novus, следующая ступень эволюции.
Ага, the
Выживает
dark ones.
сильнейший, знаешь? Так вот это не про нас.
Да что с тобой случилось? Ты как скотина, которую ведут на бойню. А я буду цепляться за жизнь до последнего. Понял? А когда отправлюсь в ад, прихвачу с собой этих твоих гомоновусов.
Пойди, глянь! У меня в госпитале десяток проверенных бойцов пускают слюни и бормочут ерунду.
So they work on the...
Душу выпотрошат.
Внешний блокпост уничтожен!
Woo! Now we're gonna... Now we're gonna see the dark ones. No, we cannot see them.
Одному дьяволу известно, что творится за последним рубежом вашей обороны. Я пойду на разведку. Слушай меня внимательно, Артем. Если я до завтра не вернусь, ты должен добраться до полиса и найти человека, которого зовут Мельником. Расскажешь ему, что случилось со мной и что происходит в ваших туннелях. Покажи Мельнику вот это, чтобы он поверил, что ты от меня. Я надеюсь на тебя, Артем. Не подведи. Если мы хотим выжить, мы должны уничтожить эту угрозу. Любой ценой уничтожить. Понял?
Sparta written there.
Хантер не вернулся. Сбежать с ВДНХ мне было непросто, но я ведь дал ему слово. На следующий день к Рижской уходил караван. Караванщик набирал охранников,
What a music.
и я завербовался.
Interesting, interesting. So, chapter 1, let the journey begin. Hunter did not return. It wouldn't be easy to find an excuse to leave the station and travel to Polis, but I had given my word. I learned that the caravan was heading to Riga the next day and needed guards. I signed on for the ride. Okay.
Не стучите колеса,
Колеса.
кондуктор,
Нажми на тормоза.
Я к маменьке рода. Наконец-то! Ты, блин, в своем обычном темпе, да? Ладно, хватай шматье вооружейное и на платформу. Они уже заждались. Я буду там и смотри, ничего не забудь.
Oh, 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 oh.
Вот стоц, перевертоться, бабушка, здорова. Вот стоц, перевертоться, кушает компот.
Ага,
Вот
окей.
стоц, перевертоться и мечтать снова. Вот стоц, перевертоться, пережить налет.
So we got a 6 sniper ammo and I think we got 12 for a handgun. Are we? Let's keep that. So we got... Oh, look at that, there are the books. There's the books written by Dmitry Glukhovsky. Here, you see? Interesting. Let me see, because looks like we found another note that we can read, okay? There we go. So, note 1. The task of defending our home station from the dark ones, enemies horrifying, mysterious and unbeatable, is becoming the sole focus of all of our efforts. We've all but forgotten our old enemies, the Nosalizes and the Watchmen. Nosalizes? And the Watchmen. And if not for Hunter, this beast would have been unleashed on our hospital. Aha. Okay. I cringe to think of the carnage that would ensue should Hunter have arrived a mere hour too late. Okay. So that's how we can find some notes, and looks like they're going to be more than just only one note per mission, right? Okay, so that's going to be some kind of a challenge for me. Oh look, there's a plant as well. For me as well, to keep in mind how many bullets we have and all that stuff. So let's see. Yeah, a headshot seems to be a little takedown. You're absolutely right. So now the time for us to join the caravan, as it all reminds me, it's all giving me the vibes of the Fallout a little bit as well, but I mean that's... They were talking here about some guns that they just bought. You have a cozy house, you know that?
Как же меня достало все это! Чего я терплю? Говорила мне мама держаться от тебя подальше. Говорила, что ты дебил, неудачник. Мама, ты была
Твоя мамочка тебя не слышит там в аду, так что заткнись.
There is some kind of an interfere happening between a lady behind this door and this gentleman. They're just having could you call it a beef on, right? About she's calling him an idiot, that she should have listened to her mother and stay away from this gentleman. And right now this gentleman said, well, and who should stay away from who right now, huh? Okay, so we have an arrows, I guess that's marked for us where we should go. Let me just see. Okay, I'm pretty sure. Okay, sweetie, so... It's so nice that you can hear the conversation of the people have around.
Покажем твой рисунок, и она обрадуется. Скажет, что ты молодчина.
Хорошо, я нарисую. Пап, а когда мама уже вернется?
Скоро вернется. Обязательно вернется. Видела бы она, как ты вырос.
They're talking right now, this child is trying to draw something here, right? And he say that I wish that my mother would have seen that. When she will be back home, Dad? And he's saying that soon. Your mother will be back home soon. I wish she would see how you've grown up. And that's basically giving you a vibe that their mother, his mother, will never be back, right? Oh, balalaika. Let's just give them some nice atmosphere for this conversation. Oh. Can I pick that up? No. It feels like it's shiny. Nothing that I can pick that up here. There's the same painting, right? The same painting. He does like this face.
Ну вот, этот мужчина, такой внезапный, оборачивается ко мне и говорит: девушка, если бы моя жена готовила так,
Хорош уже рассказывать.
I cannot hear. I'm trying to listen to the conversation that happened in there, and I'm like.
Так что спи спокойно, дорогой товарищ.
Ой, прелесть какая. Ну так давай, подруга, вперед и с песней.
Those ones look like a mushroom, and this one clearly looks like a pig head. Okay, I missed the conversation. I tried to eavesdrop, okay? God damn it. Yeah, it seems like we cannot pick up anything in here, and that's okay. I'm just curious how the medkits would look like. We can see. Oh yeah, that's clearly pigs, right? So there's supposed to be some kind of like a farm in there or anything. Interesting, okay. And there were mushrooms there, so we kind of get an idea what they're eating. So cannot jump, by the way. Some. No one is at home. So I pressed this. I activated this button here, and someone said to me behind the door, "No one is at home." All right.
Кто там? Артём, ты что ли? Всё в порядке? Прости, я тут маленько занят.
Ты прав, парень, везде грязь.
Okay, so I just knocked to him and he said, Artyom, is it you? And basically, yeah, and after he was like, sorry, I'm a little bit too busy, and you could see that there is something happening behind him. Like, okay, interesting that you can actually communicate with people who are behind the doors. And let's remember the idea that it was said before in the introduction chapter that everyone knows everyone. They just, you know, that's it. Yes, they live in the small stations and obviously they're supposed to know each other, yeah.
Петя, Петя, это ты?
No, that's not Petya. Ooh. Okay, so that's ammo. We found another, what is that? 5, right? Another 5. Looks like for a sniper though, no? Okay, so we have 10 in general. Let's just try to keep that in mind. So I'm pretty sure, as you can see, that ammo was lighting up for you, so that would be really difficult to miss that out. That's a good thing if you play on the Ranger mode, which I am now. Okay, let's have a look what they're eating. That looks like... Oh my gosh, just an absolutely adorable mug that you have in here. That's something that looks like a... I have no idea. You know what? At this point, I have no idea, guys. You just have a bon appetit with whatever you're eating here, yeah? Where are those stars? I keep seeing them.
Слушай, дай поспать, а? А то мне скоро на дежурство.
Okay, that's interesting because you can see that star mark here and star mark inside. Maybe we would have some mission later on with that. I have no idea. But clearly there is supposed to be something there, right? She just said to us, by the way, scrum off. Is it correct to say that, right? Okay. That's the kind of sync we've seen as well in Atomic Heart, and I already explained to you the principle of how you are using that. If you haven't seen my Atomic Heart streams, then I will explain this to you one more time. So the water is inside of this reservoir with those wonderful flowers in. You just push that stick up and the water will go down. So that's the principle of this sink. Yes, that's how that works.
Петя, ну я же просил тебя никуда не отходи. Знаешь, как я за тебя могу. Никогда больше не делай так.
Хорошо, пап. Извини, я больше так не буду.
Okay, so basically the father saying to Kid, please don't get away from me anymore. And Kid was like, okay, Dad, I will not do that anymore.
А я бы, если такую штуковину изобрел, точно бы свихнулся и повесился. Представь.
I wonder if there would be conversations translated to English if you would change it. I think probably, yeah.
Ну скажи, что все будет хорошо. Костя, ну что ты сидишь?
Артем, прошу тебя. У меня сын болеет, Антошка. Ты не мог бы...
What is that on the right?
Хоть пару патронов дать нам на лекарства, а? Я тебе верну, как только смогу.
Can I give it to him? Yeah.
Спасибо, Артем. Есть еще добрые люди.
Now we have 8 bullets. Okay, so bullets here kind of a money, isn't it? Because there was a sign bullet and golden bar next to that, so probably the ammo is like a currency there, isn't it? Could be like that. Well, I mean, his son is sick, why the hell not to give him money for that, right? I mean, that's okay, we just will have less of that. Before we had 10, right now we have 8, that's fine. He's thinking, where can I see him? Well, basically he's talking about me, right?
Я сам радистом раньше. И после войны, еще когда единая система управления не распалась, посадили меня, значит, следить за радиоэфиром. Но мы тогда еще надеялись связаться с правительственными бункерами за Уралом. Но этим бункером-то в первую очередь противник и целился. Они ведь как сначала? По гражданским целям старались не стрелять. Но, может, для оккупации берегли. Никто же не думал, что это самая последняя война, когда уже все равно. Ну вот, сидел я в радиорубке, слушал эфир. И пришлось всякого наслушаться. Сибирь молчала вся.
That's
А
really
вот
that you
выходили на
pity
связь,
that you cannot
в том
see the
числе атомные подлодки
subtitles.
наши. Подлодки еще запрашивали приказы наносить еще удары по ним. Никто не верил, что Москвы-то больше нет. Бывалые морские капитаны, как дети в эфире, плакали. Офицеры и матросы умоляли меня проверить, нет ли их родных среди выживших. А что я мог сделать? Ну ничего. Кто-то решал отомстить, уходил на пусковые позиции. Мировая война, может, и кончилась. Но у некоторых еще своя война была. Другие поняли, что раз мир уже обречен и так, добивать горстки выживших смысла не имеет. Махали на все рукой. Подлодки еще долго на связь выходили. Они ведь могли в автономном плавании...
He basically keeps saying that the submarines were able to communicate with Earth for a long time, and he was able to listen that on the radio. And people, the commandeers of the submarines were crying and calling out and asking if there are any news, if their family might be alive, and they were not. They just couldn't believe that Moscow was done, and that was the pretty much last war that happening, you know. So interesting to listen the conversations like that, but again that's.
Иди-ка сюда, мил человек. Погутарим, Манюха.
Right now he's calling me to get to him.
Тать, ясно? Иди, Артем, иди.
Okay.
Нечего тут ошиваться. Тюрьма для воров. А ты честный человек.
Okay, so he said that the prison is for
Ну поймали, ну посадили.
thieves.
Что у меня выбор был.
And
Надо что-то.
okay, so those people are stole something, and he's saying basically that I haven't had a choice. I had to steal because I needed to eat, right? You see, there is again the star. Aha, so that's a market. Oh my gosh, what mask did he have? There was a hockey mask, like the one that was wearing in the horror movie Friday 13th, right? So that's a market. That's a normal way how market would look like after a nuclear post-apocalyptic war. Oh my gosh. Okay. Without good gun, there is no soldier. Yeah, so basically we can see that there is... okay. Okay, that's the way how we can... No, I still cannot see how many bullets I have. This only says that it's required 33 bullets to upgrade my gun, right? So we have a customizations, we can have optics, and I have the only one gun, the Magnum one, right? The revolver. So it costs 30 to have a silencer on it, extended barrel as well. 45, man, I don't know how many I have. Oh no, okay, so that's not the price, that's how many bullets I have. That's good. So when we are going to be in the markets like that, we're just gonna have to memorize how many bullets we have. Okay, that's not so complicated, right? And so we have 33 right now. Do I really want to have this upgrade? I think no. I think we're quite broken here, and yes, they use here ammo as a currency, right?
Уничтожает все живое лучше спирта и не оставляет похмелья. Просто огнемет. Акция. Купите ТТ, глушитель в подарок. Шутка. ТТ нет.
Okay, I cannot buy those ones. You can see that.
Ну давай, солнышко, выбирай себе подарок.
Dad asking what you want me to buy for you.
Мячик, и цветные карандаши, и конфету. И
What's...
карандаши можно?
She wants a color pen
Да только если ты будешь хорошо себя
and
вести.
candies.
Договорились?
And Dad
Слушайся
said,
маму
it's
и не
okay, I will buy
обижай,
this for you.
хорошо?
Just listen to your mom and don't be mean to her. That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Okay, I like the way how you can be a part of those conversations. Like there is like everything that's happening around you. She just selling a fresh pig's ears. Okay. Oh wow, I'm just happy that they still have a pigs in there. You know. She literally was just advertising a fresh pig's ears. That. Yep. There. She's selling a pork, okay.
Опять нажрался. Давай, вставай, скотина
You
пьяная.
can get drunk! Get up!
Что?
What?
Что тебе надо,
What do
женщина?
you need from me,
Ты
woman?
кто вообще?
Who are you?
Ты кто, дурочка?
Oh,
Можно синячить.
he literally just got smashed up, okay.
Коротко, и тебе хана.
She said I will be come back with the pan and you're done!
Отвали
So there we have an exchange. Whoa! Wake up! Wake up! Wake up!
Слушай, дай поспать, а? А то мне скоро
Okay.
Шутка. И все довольны. Это как у укладчика парашютов. Никто не жаловался.
So what do we have in
Ну
here?
хотите, идите к другим. Там дешевле и железо все ржавое.
44 Magnum. Due to their special weight, the bullets in this caliber have a great stopping power despite the cartridges being produced in the metro. Made after war in the metro, these cartridges are inferior to the pre-war counterparts in all regards except availability. Okay.
Отличная комбинация.
So I can understand. I can buy them for 10 bullets. And how many? Buy 10. For how much? And sell 2.
Ну и где твои патроны? Я вот свои выложил.
I have 0 those ones and 12 those ones.
Отличная комбинация.
I can sell 1 and buy 6. Okay, that's interesting. I didn't figure this out quite yet properly, but let's have a look maybe later. Who did you lose? He said, what do I do right now? Where did I lose that? Whether I lost him, he actually said so.
Вы что-то хотели?
Okay, so we can exchange, but okay, I guess I'll figure this out later. I just don't want to do the decisions that later on I'll pay for, that I don't have ammo and all that stuff. Look, he's reading the book Metro 2035. You see that?
Привет, Артём.
Hi.
Слушай, можно я тебе твою книженцу завтра отдам?
Okay.
Не дочитал еще.
You can give me my book tomorrow because you said that you just haven't finished reading that yet, so he will bring it to
Чё,
tomorrow.
Артём? Ты чё, блин, в туннель с пустыми руками собрался? Дуй в оружейную и прибарахлись как следует.
Okay, so he said to me, well, you read it, right?
Привет, Артём. Так что у нас с этим новичком? Похоже, совсем зеленый еще, да?
А ты типа родился с калашом в руках. Солдатами становятся?
Ни черта не так.
They're talking about some newbie in their team. I hope that's not about me because they said to me before, hi Artyom, huh?
Да брось. Родился с двумя руками, двумя ногами.
Said, he has 2 legs, 2 arms, so he can manage to use a Kalash AK. Aim and shoot, that's all science in there. I mean, right. That's quite right? Okay, so this is the armory, this is the place where we can buy guns. Okay.
Эй, Артём, тебе оружие нужно? Давай-ка посмотрим. Автомат калибра 5,45. Сделано на Кузнецком мосту. Стреляет криво, перегревается в 2 секунды. Поэтому называется ублюдком.
Oh my gosh. Alright, so I guess I'll take that. How to take that, sweetie? Okay.
Стреляй короткими очередями и патронов не забудь набрать. Универсальная зарядка для фонаря. Батареи заряжать.
Okay.
Ну и противогаз. Надевай везде, где высокая радиация. Или на поверхности, если тебя туда, ну, не дай бог, занесет.
Okay.
Армейские аптечки на всякий пожарный.
That's how the first aid kit looks like. Let's remember that. Okay.
Так, теперь все, хоккей. Хочешь опробовать свой арсенал? Прошу в мой тир. Ну и просто постарайся первое время особо не высовываться. Окей?
Okay. Okay, that's not so bad, right? I pressed F, that was for the lighter, for the my... Okay, I think that I don't need that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, okay, Sunshine, I don't think so I have that many bullets to just waste like that, okay? So thank you for the opportunity to be able to check that, and let's go. Jason wore his mask. Yeah, I guess that was the one, as you say.
Ты думаешь, мы доживем до того дня, когда снова сможем жить наверху?
I
Я
don't know.
никогда Москву не видел.
He said he never seen the Moscow, and he doesn't know if we'll be able to survive till the point that we'll be able to walk freely outside.
Земля достанется мутантам.
He said that the Earth is going to be after the mutants. They're going to take that. And they say that the metro was in another cities, that maybe someone was alive in there. And he said that maybe in the beginning someone was alive, but now after that many years, there is no connection with any other cities. There is a radio is quiet, and other cities didn't have this anti-air.
Соборы его невероятны. Адмиралтейство, золотое игло. Я вот отлично помню летние вечера на небе.
Right now he's just talking about how it was nice during the summer evenings. Ladies walking there, beautiful ladies, kids there screaming and running, music. The air, you couldn't breathe, the whole air in there was so nice, a wonderful world was before, and we just destroyed that world. That's what he said. Jesus, that's difficult to translate to your lifetime. Okay. Yeah, you see those stars. Interesting, I'm pretty sure they mark it something, no? Let's sing something. I see ammo. I'm pretty sure I just stole that. But why would you keep it like that? You should keep it in your pockets. Keep your ammo into your little pockets, okay? Because otherwise I'm going to change that, because I think there is no one's, okay? Okay, that's clearly was considered to be stolen item. Nice. At some moments the melody remind me one song, but can we? Aha! Hi there.
Ладно, сынок, ты готов? Славно. Слышал уже, наверное, что мы собираемся с Рижской заключить договор о союзе. Ну и в качестве жеста доброй воли этим караванам отправляем им пока что гуманитарную помощь.
Okay.
Они там бедно живут. Вы должны приглядывать за грузом. Ехать тут недалеко, и туннели вроде спокойные.
Okay.
Артем, послушай меня, сынок. Я вижу, ты все на Хантера засматриваешься. Тоже хотел бы сталкером стать, наверное. Но у сталкеров, у них ведь другая жизнь. Они от природы суровые, жестокие даже. Ты не такой. Так что не играй там особо в героя, ладно? Проводишь караван до Рижской и возвращайся домой поскорее. Береги себя.
Okay. Can I take your gun? No. Stealing from a guy who had very little. Come on, I already felt bad enough for that, okay? I didn't know. I thought it's just like a casual loot that you can find and just take that, you know? It's just the game left it for me. It's just like a little sweet treat, okay? Okay, we found another note. Let's have a look into that. Wait. Diary. Okay, note number 2. But Hunter arrived at the exhibition just on time. I like to think that was not just a blind luck, that it was a fate at work. And that it was the same fate that made Hunter choose me to travel to Polis with his report on the Dark Ones. It seems that I've dreamt of visiting Polis, the great, legendary center of the Metro, the center of our civilization, my whole life. But a chance to actually make that dream come true just had come by now, of all times, when my home station desperately needs every fighter it can field. Do I have the right to abandon my adopted father, my friends, in an hour of danger? Where is my place next to them, on the barricades or in the far stations where the hunter sends me? I don't know for sure, but I still set out on a journey. I'd like to believe that I am summoned by fate. Okay, so here and there we can find the little notes that we can read that Artyom writes to his diary, okay? Interesting idea, I like that. Really reminds me of the song, but yeah, it reminds me a little bit of the song. Residual from her Witcher 3 days, so walk into people's homes and start looting. I mean, like, it was in here. It was. Oh no! That was his head, so he was playing, and that's what people donated to him. There was the. You know, I can sing too. I don't know what to sing, but damn, I feel so bad right now for stealing that. Oh, there is a pigs. Okay, my dreams came true right now, because remember I was just wondering a couple of minutes ago, where do they hold those pigs and mushrooms? Right in here. That really looks like a mushrooms, isn't it? Something like that. Something like that. How are you doing, piggies? How you doing, piggies? That's not... Okay, so that's literally written in here, farm, okay? Literally written in here, farm. That's very few pigs to be able to feed all the people in here, you know? That's very few pigs, okay? Hey there, thank you for subscribing to my channel. Okay, so he actually sell those pigs. He said that, do you want to adopt a pig or tame that? You can sell it. Can I buy that? But what can I do with that? I mean, like, yeah, there is no action point, nothing. I'm just keep pressing, but oh, look at this. Okay. I actually wish, seeing the ivory rolls, that the game would let you put the bullets back. This is one of those things where it's not too late to undo the mistake. Yeah, exactly. This is what I mean. That would be great if I would be able to put those bullets back, because I just thought that's just a normal loot. You know, there is sometimes you can just pick up and it's just left by the game for you. Yes, so. And after I noticed that was actually a head, and he was like, god damn it! So that was already a bit too late to do that, so I guess we're just gonna use this bullets for good. Okay, I think this pig is done. Oh no, that's still breathing. Okay, it's still wiggling its tail, so that's okay, right? Okay, the farm is quite small though. The farm is quite small. Yes, I'm going to be a part of the caravan. You wish me luck. He said, ooh, you're doing a caravan. Good luck. And this ooh part I didn't like. Either it's going to be really good or it's going to be a really bad experience, okay? Oh, there's another piggy. Did you buy that? Wait, there was some kind of a glitch on my screen now. Did you see that? Shit, I hope I'm actually still live, right? Am I still streaming? Let me know, because I had a kind of a glitch here, and yeah, looks like I'm still alive. Staying alive. Okay, so we're getting. You're still okay. That's good. Okay, I am here. So far, game didn't crash. By the way, the game originally was released in 2010, okay?
Честь имею. Ну что, готов выдвигаться?
Yes, let's go.
Готов? Тогда двинули. По местам.
This is the actual metro map, by the way, as I said to you before. Aha, that's how they... Rижская, this is a station, metro station.
Придется поднапрячься чуток.
Всегда готов.
Тогда двинули.
Okay.
Ну все. Удачи всем, кто остается дома, а нам с вами, парни, удачи вдвойне.
Yes.
Поехали.
Double luck for us.
Готовы немного прошвырнуться?
Круто, да, Артём? Наконец-то свобода. Хотя бы на время поездки.
I feel like you're gonna get killed.
И опасно. И это еще круче.
Okay.
Так я покинул родную станцию. В первый раз с далекого детства. Мне было неловко, что я не сказал отчиму всей правды. Я не собирался возвращаться домой с Рижской, но я не мог подвести Хантера.
Okay, so what I'd say to you that you can see right now that originally the yellow mark is Vedenha station, the one that we grew up on, and right now we move to, you see that under that the station is Alexeyevskaya, and under that Rижская, this is a Riga station. So we're gonna go there, and you can see that there is highlighted our way. So, and as a tradition, I'll just read for you the new note in his diary, right? I know that you can see that, but so it was the first time I had left the safety of my home station. It troubled me that I haven't told my stepfather the truth. I would not be heading straight back from Riga, but Hunter was depending on me. So, yeah. Hi there, thank you for joining to the stream. The Immersion Metro 2033 gives. Yes, the atmosphere here is so good so far. We already seen the outside for a little bit, and I'm not so sure we really like the outside world, okay? But let's see. And I play this on the Ranger mode and survival. It's going to be quite complicated, but we always have to keep in mind how many bullets do we have. How many bullets? 8. I have 8 big ones, which I cannot use, And I have no idea how many I have for this bastard gun that I just got. Well, I guess we'll figure this out on the way. Let's just always be cautious with the ammo we use and always aim for the headshots, right? Okay.
Так откуда ты?
С Рижской.
So this guy from the...
Туда-сюда. Покупаю товар.
Метро, наверное, повидал, а?
Давай, давай, двигай.
Was it a courier?
Базар на следующей станции за Рижской. Там уже большое метро начинается. Я раньше частенько в поле съездил, но теперь туда так просто не попадешь. Нужно или везение, или паспорт гражданина Ганзы.
А чё ты?
Ну, Ганза ведь все метро соединяет своим кольцом. И станций у нее куча. Но чужаков там не любят. А если через Ганзу ты не можешь пройти, потому что гражданством не вышел, тогда тебе дорога лежит через красных фашистов или через простых бандитов. А эти ребята в последнее время совсем озверели. Если никого рядом нет, друг другу глотки режут.
Что случилось, Петь?
У Алексеевской застрял военный караван. Какое-то обрушение туннеля или что-то в этом роде. Так что вам придется ехать по служебному туннелю в обход Алексеевской.
Окей.
Вот дерьмо. Ненавижу этот тоннель. Ладно, Петр, открывай ворота. Не торчать же здесь пожизненно.
А чё в нем такого в этом туннеле?
Ну, это вроде как обычный тоннель с
I
виду.
don't like that.
Темноватый только. Я в прошлом месяце шел им, и не понравилось мне. Совсем.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. I'll tell you.
Ничего, мы на дрезине, вооружены. Все будет хорошо.
Okay, I have a gun. Nothing is going to be good, okay? Mushrooms.
Проклятие, голова просто раскалывается.
Если поможете качать, доберемся быстрее.
Женя, помоги ему. Нам этот тоннель поскорее бы проскочить. Артем, прикрывай тыл.
Есть. Домчим нас до Рижской в 3 секунды.
Нам убираться отсюда надо. Давайте побыстрее, а? Мне тут страшно с ними. Страшно. И жалко их очень.
С кем это?
С them?
Ты что, не слышишь, как они плачут?
No.
Ты про кого говоришь? Какие они? Да что тут творится такое, а, Борис?
Что это со мной? Что со мной?
Артем! Сюда! Если мы хотим выжить, мы должны уничтожить эту угрозу. Любой ценой.
The sound. Ёпт. Okay, he's alive.
Что происходит, а? Черт! Вставайте! Просыпайтесь, ради бога! Борис! Очнись, Борис! Ай, бесполезно! А, боже, стреляй! Стреляй по ним! Я на рычагах! Очнитесь! Вы все сдохнете!
Ага. Опа! Ё Back! Back! Who will help me?
Что тут такое произошло?
Good morning! Oh, I thought he was going to give me a hand. Keep Shh. Shh. Ah! Back! Why did you get up from there? What's wrong with you? Jeez.
Он жив! Быстрее сюда! Только не огнемет, прошу!
Блядь. Burn!
Горячая ночка, а? Пропустить по стаканчику не помешает.
I need a drink.
На моем пути Рижская была только первой остановкой. Но дальше я должен был идти один. Перед тем, как расстаться, мы выпили за то, что остались в живых. Говорят, водка делает храбрее, но мне было все так же страшно. Зато я нашел нового попутчика. Поначалу он мне очень не понравился.
Wow. Riga station was only the first stop on my journey. But the caravan went no further, so before parting ways, we drank to celebrate our survival. The vodka didn't drown my fear of traveling onto the police alone, but I was about to find myself with unexpected and notorious partner. He's so happy. I'm so happy
Ладно,
to be
мужики,
alive too.
давайте выпьем за нашего Артема, которому ни чудища, ни аномалии нипочем. За Артема!
За кого нам пить-то?
Чувак.
За тебя только.
Черт, если бы не ты, пацан, от нас бы мокрого пятна не осталось. Тебе впору медаль дать. Медалей нет, но есть патроны. Держи.
Thank you.
Твое здоровье.
Давай, Тёмка, за тебя.
I like the atmosphere here.
Блин, ты чё, правда непробиваемый для аномалий?
Посмотрим, непробиваемый ли он для водяры.
Sorry, what we were
Надо
talking about?
проверить. За удачу и за Артём.
За тебя, Артем.
One more drink? Oh my gosh! Even though I'm drinking a tea.
Спиртяшка, что надо. Ух.
Так что там с вами произошло? Тоннели до проспекта Мира закрыты. Значит, на базар мне не попасть. Такая скука торчать в этих трущобах на Рижской.
Yeah, this is your gun, right?
Мы вроде как прошли сквозь невидимую волну. И отрубились, понятно. В тот самый момент, когда на нас
He
бросилась
said that we
целая
went through like
орда
kind of an
насекомых.
invisible wave and after we just lost
Всё
conscious.
выдержал, остался на ногах. Видно, этот тоннель на него не подействовал. Так что он отстреливался, дрался как
And he
лев.
said that I'm the only one who
Даже
stayed
как-нибудь
cautious and
добрались
was
сюда.
able to shoot them.
А я тоже выпью.
Looks like that this tunnel didn't affect me. That's what he said to those gentlemen on the other table about miso. People gonna sing legends about Artyomka, okay? So I cannot open. I cannot see. I cannot.
Все-таки непонятно. Почему эта аномалия на тебя не подействовала?
Well, that depends. I saw something is walking there as well, right? So this.
У меня лучшая дурь на 3 станции вокруг, потому что больше тут никто не торгует.
He sells some drugs or something like that. He said I have the best one on the all stations because no one else is selling them. That's what he said. Okay, let's have a look what we found. Another note to the diary. The first one for the Riga, for the Riga station. What was that? Strange shadows and voices, whispers, sweeps. There is silence, and yet they still resound inside my head. There are lots of tunnels in the metro associated with the terrifying legends, but I've never heard anything quite like that. And I hope I'll never anything like this from now on. We got incredibly lucky in escaping that place with our lives. Okay. Do you have some ammo that you can share with me? Can I? It's so tempting. Look, they just leave it in here. Can I? It's gonna be really bad, isn't it? Oh, so now everything is fine when I stole it like that? Okay. This shotgun I cannot... Yeah, okay, I'm going away. I am going away. Can I talk to you, sir, and buy something from you? Looks like no. So this is like some kind of pub cabaret, right? Before we saw this lady there. Okay. Hi there, thank you for joining to the stream! There was the game and book that made me interested in Russian culture. I always wondered how accurate the metro in the game is is to the real life Moscow metro. Well, actually, so far what I've seen, that looks quite accurate. Every so far what I see, that's really, I cannot see the names of the station and all the stuff. But if I'd have to guess, that would be the same. The next time I find the proper map where I will be able to see that, I'm going to have a look at that, okay? So there are definitely not going to be a new stations that have been built after the game was released, 100%, right? Because there were like a lot of new stations and lines I already see that been opened. But yeah, that's pretty much how the Moscow metro map looks like. And on the first sight, you might think that it's too complicated, but it's actually not at all, okay? Okay, the nice music playing in here. What was that? I ordered the music, right?
Вот это сейчас хорошо. Это песня моей юности. Гости из будущего. Вот вам будущее. Получайте. А песня хорошая.
Okay, so we're able to switch music if we gotta pay for that. Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? That's what a great purchase I just did right now twice. The first time unexpectedly and the second one with the purpose, okay? Wow, okay, I didn't know that. But you know what? I am all up to that. Ooh, what happened in there? This person just wants to go alone to the tunnels, and he said that I want to move freely. Okay. Like basically, if I die in there, that's okay. Hi there, what happens to you? Did you?
Ты Артём?
Yeah.
Тебя тут ищет один человек. Вот там, в проулке. Если дашь мне пульку, я тебя к нему отведу.
Oh my gosh, why am I doing that? Have it.
Спасибо. Пошли со мной.
Yes, I'm going, I'm going. Pulka, it's basically a bullet. It's like a funny way to say pulya, yeah. Oh, that's the toilet. I'm pretty sure that is. Oh, there are people. Oh, there are people sleeping in those ones. Wait for me.
Вон он сидит. Ну ладно, мне пора. Пока.
Пока.
Подойди-ка. Ты Артём, да? Садись.
I'm just wasting too many bullets, I'll tell you that much. Ooh, look at that. That looks cozy. I'm pretty sure there's worm in here. A lot of fire and all this stuff. It looks quite nice. Ooh, look at that. There's...
Ты Артём, да?
Yes, 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 I am Artyom, but let me see if I can steal those ones. Okay, so those ones indeed just dropped by the game for you to be picked up, okay? So that's all fine, that should be like that, okay? We found another note. Ooh, but we haven't found note number 2, but that's okay, we'll be back. It's just because I just found this boy and here we are. There is a saying in the metro, nothing worse than a chance fellow traveler, but nobody else to rely on either. This bourbon guy surely is strange. I'm pretty sure that is about the guy that we are going to talk now. Why would he need me? He obviously knows these tunnels like the back of his hand. Somebody told him that that shit does not affect me, and he bought it? I don't believe it myself, and he does? Well, no use thinking about that. I will be quite happy if he just gets me past the market without trying to quietly snuff me in a dark tunnel. Okay. Oh wait, I have to take a seat here. There we go.
Меня тут все Бурбоном зовут, и ты можешь звать.
Yeah, that's the
Слушай,
Bourbon.
пацанчик, у меня дельце есть на Сухаревской. А эта гребаная станция закрыта. Меня так просто не закрыть, много кто пытался. Короче, тут есть один проход. Местные боятся его использовать, называют проклятым. Но я слышал, что вся эта муть в туннелях на тебя не действует, да? Ну, значит, тебе и проклятый ход нипочем. Короче,
How could he really believe so easily that it just doesn't affect me?
за это.
Oh, he's gonna be a K for that?
Ну и ладушки.
Cool, let's go.
А это тебе аванс. На дорожку отоварится. Ну чё, готов?
Wait, I'm not ready yet.
Давай, по-бырому только.
Okay. Make it short. Okay, I think we just got another note, are we? No, it was just, it feels like this. Okay, so now we gotta... So, this particular ammo that he gave me, this one is accurate, not just every ammo, right? Right? I don't know. Good to know. It is nice that they actually made it very accurate to the real metro at the time. I'm pretty sure that was like super accurate from so far what I've seen. But let's just see. Let's just have a look at another time when we'll see the map, right? Okay. Yeah, people just sleep in those.
Привет, малыш. Ну да, я разговариваю не с тобой, а с твоим малышом. Думаю, с ним договоримся быстрее.
It's not translated quite properly. Okay. Wow. I saw you.
Сегодня льготные цены на любовь по студенческим.
She said that she got today a couple sale for the students.
Мой сладкий.
Just a little bit of the bullets for the night on fire.
Я вся горю. Ну быстрее, а то могу перегореть.
Damn, she said like...
Ну давай же, ковбой, покажи себе.
She said, take me, I'm all on fire. Take me faster, or I'm going to burn out. Damn, I don't want to pay you. There's a doll in there. Okay. Well, maybe another time. I have a business to do, okay? Ooh, look, there's more bullets here. That's nice. I'm pretty sure that those ones are bullets are currency bullets. Okay, those ones are toilets, by the way. I am 100% sure about that. Pity I cannot switch on my flame. Ooh, what's in here in the toilet? Guys, I absolutely love that. You know what? In almost every game that I've played so far, they would put some treasures to the toilets. So that's why you gotta have a habit to check the toilets out, okay? Just say this to you. Someone's shitting bullets? Yeah. Yep. It is what it is. Chemia, chemistry, and... What? Ah, okay, chemistry and technology. It feels like there's written technology in there. Okay. Will you react to the new Battlefield 6 trailer? There is a new Battlefield 6 trailers. If yes, then probably I would. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that yet. Yes, that's like a golden goose, the one that's shooting bullets out, right? We gotta find him. Oh look, there's more bullets here. Okay, so they're actually hidden everywhere. You just have to pay attention. You just have to have this. You just have to have this feeling for loot deep in your heart, the one that I have, you know. So you just have to pay attention to the things, have a curious mind, and just look around. There we go. So those ones are for the shotgun, and another ones I have no idea. I was not able to have a look at. Interesting. So there are actually so far plenty of bullets that you can find, but again, I haven't been involved in that many fights, yeah? Can you open that? No. Can you open that? No. Okay. So, basically just have a curious mind and go look around and you clearly will find something, yeah? Okay. Look at that, there is even more of the bullets. Here you cannot have a flashlight, it's just switched off by itself. Okay, we gotta go more down. Are we? Boink. Okay.
Господи Иисусе.
Ну на! Ёпта! Пожалуйста! Did you spit on me? Boy, you could go and look around, you know that there's like a lot of bullets there. Jesus, why did they even give to him that? I didn't pay this lady there. And she said they have a student sale, but I gave to this dude one bullet because he was, well, but he is really in the poverty there and he really looked bad. Okay, well, maybe he needs that. I hope he wouldn't spend it on vodka, right? I'm not giving you anything, okay? Or...
Я схожу с ума. Спасибо.
Why do they spit on that after? Is it like, what is that? They take him out and after they're spit on that, but no one else would take that or something like that? That's just crazy. Okay, so here we can see there's written here farm, okay? There we're gonna see some piglets. Can I get in to see piglets? Why is it closed? Why cannot see piggies? Why? But there are not too many of them either, like 3 maybe or something. Okay, so we're supposed to find another node that... Okay, so... that's the director of the station. I guess not you, the one behind you, right? The one that stares at me. Well, you're staring at me too.
Занят он. Позже приходи.
He said that he's busy, that I should come later. Don't even look at me, I'll not give you money anymore. This station has... Oh, there's more bullets in here. I didn't notice that. I will look at it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's not the bullets. This is like currency. You can clearly see that this station is more closer to the poverty, right? And yeah, there's nothing there. Usually those red ones, what I noticed, there are like some med kits and stuff. Can you open them? Can I switch off flashlight? No. Shit, I feel like there's something in here, but... There was a rat in there, okay. What's in here? Aha, there's more books, which you cannot see because... Maybe I just don't have a battery for the flashlight. What do you do here? So I should pay if I want to shoot, really? I do shoot into the rat?
Хороший выстрел. Ну чё, кто со мной забьется, что он все мазанет? А чё на кону? Да хоть пол-литра. Ну смотри, забились. А, ну видишь, попал же. Ну разве дураку? Пусть еще попадет.
Fuck.
Опять попал. Не, ну вот дает. Это уже интересно. Ну ё-моё, снайпер, блин. Видал, миндал? Попал. Да какое? Сейчас точно мазанет. Готов первать. Вот это стрял. Видал, миндал? Все попал. Хороший выстрел.
What do I do? Do I get some money for that? Shit, I missed that. What is that?
Видал, миндал? Еще попал. Не, ну вообще.
I hope I'm getting my bullets back though.
Это давай. Видал, миндал? Еще попал.
I really hope that I'm getting my bullets back.
Не, ну вообще. Ушли патрончики. Вот эту давай. Видал, миндал? Еще попал. Не, вообще.
Okay. Блять.
Фишка-то не держал, походу.
Stop trying to jinx me.
Не, ну вообще. Видал, миндал? Еще попал. Вот эту давай.
Okay, come on. I already won everything here.
Хороший выстрел.
Yeah, looks like my bullets are not going anywhere, right? Right? Oh, I missed this one. Come on, I should win already, but there was like another... Oh shit. So, probably that's for you to me just to learn how to shoot, maybe? Okay. Actually, guns here feels quite good. When you aim with them, shoot with them, they recoil and everything, the way how you hold them. Quite nice. Okay. Come on, I should win already. Oh wait, maybe there is no more winning for me? Like I win once and that's it? Can it be? Interesting. Bah! Shoot the bottle. Yeah! Something is saying to me that there is no more... Maybe you just... Ah! Ah! Aha! Okay, so we only could win once, right? Please, I hope I didn't waste all my bullets for that, guys, okay? Okay, let's have a look. This is the armory mirror. Let me see, what do you have? Pest control now, exactly. What do you think of the open or closed weapons for Battlefield 6? You mean that if there would be a possible to adjust different weapons to a different class, or what do you mean by that? Or you mean that of the upgrades? I just fall out of the... I just kind of like really fall out of the news for the recent Battlefield 6. Okay, so I'm not quite aware what are the new changes are going to be or anything that they redone there, so... I still quite can understand how to communicate. Aha, okay. So what do we have in here? We have in general 88 bullets which are considered to be ammo, so I'll call them pulki, okay? So remember, pulki, it's the currency that we're gonna use. So I have 88 pulik, and that basically... so this is a secondary, a hand grenade that is actually, I think, will be quite useful for us to have, okay? I actually wonder if there would be, if that would be possible to craft something, like craft bullets, like, or craft dynamite as well. I just wonder if that would be possible, but let's see, like, for example, that's possible in Fallout, right? So let's just have a look. So it's essentially a length of the steel pipe filled with explosives, but it can still be quite deadly if it goes close enough. What about that? Ooh! Ooh, throwing knives. Yeah. Okay. Are called rolled by many blacksmiths through the metro from the spring steel. Ooh, I wanna have them. How much it cost one, right? I really love throwing knives, okay? It's like I've been playing recently Battlefield 5 and I had throwing knives as my like a secondary weapon, but it's not secondary weapon. This is just like something that you can use, like a grenade or something. They're so good. You are able to use them as well in the Call of Duty, by the way. Open weapons. Every class can be a weapon. Closed, for example, only engineer can use an SMGs. Okay, well, that's the good question, because there can be difficulties if it's going to be open class, and there are going to be difficulties if it's going to be a closed one. So me personally, I think I'll be fine with whatever decision there would be done regarding this one, because well, actually, maybe the one thing that I wouldn't want is for snipers, for the recons to be able to have a spawn beacon as well. They will get higher up somewhere in the mountains, drop the spawn beacon, and they will be it would be so difficult to get to them, right? So spawn beacon, I think that's something that recons should not have. So that's basically should be a closed class to some, let's say, medic as well. Why the hell not, right? I like the idea as well that the engineers were able to drop ammo for you in the Battlefield 5, and I'd like that there would be a possibility to do the same in Battlefield 6 as well, right? And regarding the weapons, I think that like they had, if they would keep the LMG gun, closed LMG for the medics, I would say that I probably would play medics less than I used to play, because LMG particularly, I don't find that really... I don't find that playing medic class and shooting with LMG a good combination. This is just personal, my opinion, but I tried a little bit of that, not that much, but yeah. Okay, so, and let me have some of... Let's have some of the... okay, so he ran out of that, so basically 5 of them was maximum, and as well they don't have a, like, you know, endless supply of that. You only can have some just amount of that, right? So probably the same with the throwing knives, okay? So what about the, and you can buy a medkit, so we have 2. We have 2, you see probably here, right? So let's buy medkits, right? So we have right now 4. Let's have 5. That's the maximum that we can have, as you can see, because there's like appeared this sign, or maybe it actually was a sign that he doesn't sell anymore. Shit, but I don't want to check this out because I don't want to. I don't want to spend more bullets, because just in case that I want to buy something else, yeah. So we can do the customization of our Magnum, and by the way, we have this gun that... This is a shotgun, isn't it? Yes, this is a shotgun. But where is my another gun? Where did it go? The one that... what was the name of What was the name of this gun? Bastard gun. Where would it go? Maybe I just cannot upgrade that. Maybe I just cannot upgrade that. I don't know. Okay. Hides the muzzle, flash, and slightly muffles the shots, decreasing the shot speed. Okay, maybe I don't really. That's going to be good for the medium range. You cannot do that. You see, you have here this maybe. Okay, how to go back? What about this? What is that? Spring loaded stock created by switch to okay. Customize. Install for 25 ammo. Okay, maybe I don't need a side, but maybe the stock and the cost 40 exactly, essential turn to the short barrel carbine. Okay, maybe let's just be without that.
Подумаешь. Привет.
Нужны патроны? Тебе ко мне.
So this is for a shotgun, this one. Those ones are for the gun that I'm not using though, huh? Aha, so this... Aha, so these ones are... It looks like there is some for some kind of a sniper, right? But we don't have it yet, so it's good that it's highlighted. It's weird that this gun is not under the shotgun ammo, right? But I guess that's fine. Let's just You remember when I was shooting the rats right now? Looks like I spent all my freaking bullets. That's bad, boy. That's really bad. Okay, let's have like that. For a Magnum, because as much as I am not into... That's the gun I had before, what the fuck? How did you get my gun?
Ну и ладно.
Okay. Do not go and shoot rats, because that's actually you are going to waste your own bullets to that. No more money for you.
Я больше не могу терпеть.
Why they do?
Спасибо.
I will not anymore look at them.
Крутяк!
Чё надо?
Вы правда прямо на дрезине сюда приехали?
Ты тут это, осторожно. Ну да.
Вау! Я бы тоже хотел на ней покататься. Отдайте один патрончик, а?
Эй, малыш, иди клянчи у своих родителей.
Похоже, мне пора. Запахло поркой.
He asked if he can have one bullet, one of the currency, right? But patronchik, the one, pulku. But they say to him, go ask your parents, and he was like, oh.
Проваливай отсюда.
Oh, there's again the same guy. Can I talk to you?
Нечего меня лапать.
No.
Ты что, ночью родился? Повторяю, командир занят. Давай, тормоз, шевелись.
Okay, so looks like that I can come back right now to the Bourbon, right? I checked here everything, but let's see, maybe we'll find more. Oh, there we go. There is a note. There is a note. Let's read that. Let's read that. What do we have in there? Oh, wait. Note number 2, the one that was missing. Okay, Riga station. Back home at the exhibition, we always consider these station dwellers somehow unlucky. Yeah, that's exactly what I say to you, that they live in a very different houses, right? And the different rooms. Because if you remember how they have rooms settled in Badenha station, Badenha is exhibition station, right? What is written here, the name of that. And you can tell that they had, look, Artyom had a carpet on the wall, okay? That's already middle, upper middle class, okay? And you see how people live in here. There are basically a lot of beggars. There's like a lot of dirt and all that stuff, and you can just see that the level of life that they actually have in here is way lower than Artyom, for example, used to have. Yes. And as he's saying here, they're somehow unlucky, and actually we had an opportunity right now to walk around and just see that they indeed unlucky, and most of them seems like to have troubles with their mental health, and I don't know, maybe they've been before soldiers who've been somehow affected by those dark ones, right? And let's see. So they always used to be in trouble, be in their pigs catching some mysterious bug, their tunnel ceiling leaking, on their merchants getting too immersed in the celebration of the good deal at the market and drinking all the money away The people of Riga are nice and hospitable, but they sure are clumsy. We used to pity them and poke fun at them a bit for we were at the top of things. We at the exhibition knew life, and now I actually envy them. They live in peace. They haven't even heard of the Dark Ones, and even those who did never believe. What they heard. Okay, so they never even. Okay, so they actually never even heard of the Dark Ones. But if I fail, the Dark Ones will wipe this station out in an instant. And these happy clumsy people with their peaceful clumsy life will be gone. I wouldn't call them happy people. There will be blood and emptiness. I've got to hurry. Okay. But with the other. Okay, so there's going to be open weapons in Battlefield 6. Okay, that sounds as a good thing as well. There's no dogs allowed here. Okay, so now we finally get to see the metro map and the Moscow metro map, and I will tell you that it is quite accurate, but the colors a bit different. The colors are different for those lines that they're supposed to be. The round one's supposed to be the dark brown, and for example, I think this one in the middle between those three, right? Supposed to be. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be the. No, this one is a blue one. Okay, well, doesn't matter. The colors are not quite accurate. Okay, so. But in general, look, the stations are Лубянка, Чистые пруды, Красные ворота, Комсомольская, Красноселье, Сокольники, улица Подбельская. It's pretty much Перово, шоссе энтузиастов, Курская, Чеховская, Пушкинская, Смоленская, Киевская, Смоленская, Арбатская, Александровский сад, Боровицкая, площадь Фили, Кутузовская, Студенческая, Баррикадная. Yeah, that's Парк Победы, Парк культуры, Шабловская, Ленинский проспект. Okay, so that's pretty much looks like that it is actually an actual metro map that was back then. Okay, and if you're wondering where we are right now, actually based on this map, right, on this big map where we're actually currently in the game located. So look at this orange line, right, and you can actually see that written in English as well under the Russian one. You see that on the orange line, you see the first one is Медведково, after Babushkinskaya, after Sviblova, after Ботанический сад, and after VDNH. You see? So that's actually number 5. Number 5 from the top, VDNH, just only 4 letters. This is the exhibition station, the one where Artyom lived his whole life. And later on, under that, you can see Alexeyevskaya station, and after you can see Rishskaya station, right? This is the number, 7, right? Number 7 from the top on the orange line, Rishskaya. This is just for you to let you know where are we located on the map in the game, okay? So this is where we are on the Rishskaya station, and that's how big the metro map is. So I'm not so sure if in the game we will be able to travel to the most of the station. Probably not. I am not so sure if the most of the stations are still occupied by the people, because probably not, because there are like some stations that are deeper underground, some stations actually are more upwards, and basically the chances to survive in there would be less. So you know that it's just for you to let you know where we are located. So I feel like there was a reason for the close system to exist in the previous battlefields, like the classes were balanced with their gun categories for a reason. Yeah, Ivory, I think that we will see how they would affect, and yeah, let's just see if the game is going to be still balanced or anything, and I really do hope, and I keep my fingers crossed, that if shit hits the fan, that developers would think and actually, you know, make some changes in the Battlefield 6. hi Scrub Lore, thank you for joining the stream. You'll have to play Metro Exodus after an amazing story and it looks awesome. Oh yeah, definitely. I have all Metro games. I have all Metro games in my library, so definitely we're going to play all games on this saga. So don't you worry about that. Okay, so then let's come back to the Bourbon, since there are not that many things that we can do anyway, right? I think that I found a lot of bullets, a lot of ammo, and there is no more that I can... Look, there's more way here. But I cannot see bullets. Okay. The interesting thing that I didn't look through the instructions actually how to play the game, what are buttons for what. So I'm trying to figure out on the way, and
Самое страшное со мной на Севастопольской случилось. Я даже и до станции-то на самом деле не дошел. Как испугался, то бежал оттуда со всех сил.
Meow, 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 meow. Hey there! Ah, thank you, Queen! Thank you so much for giving them memberships on my channel. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Yay! Thank you. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. Battlefield 6 shotgun was too OP if you were playing as assault. The thing is that Yash, that I didn't use a shotgun. I used it once or two times. I think I used it once, and I saw that it was OP as hell, and I just stopped using that because I don't. Again, I just gave you. No. Gosh, I just gave him the bullets. You remember that before? So that's why I used the shotgun, and I saw there is OP, and well, actually probably shotgun should be like that, right? It's one shot to the face and you're done, but I just didn't use that. I just didn't use that out of respect to other players. Okay, this is not the way up. Where was the way up? That was here, so... And I really love the sound of this, like meow, 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 meow. It's really cute. Thank you one more time. There's also Metro Last Light between 2033 and Exodus. Yes, exactly. I have it too, and I will play it too. So the first one is 2033, and after there's going to be another Last Light, and then there's going to be Exodus. We're gonna definitely play all Metro parts. Okay, let's go.
Да нечего сидеть в этом навозе. Вшей кормить можно и в более гламурных местах.
Let's go. Покормим вшей в гламурных местах. You actually like the Metro map? Is quite easy to understand. Yeah, it is. I think so too. On the first sight, it might look a bit more complicated, but it's actually not at all. Everything you can see, it's all connected. You can see everywhere the signs, where to go, which turn to take. So the chances of you to be lost in there are really, really low, but never a zero. Okay. Трал ветер северный, а немерено. Okay, we were here. Yeah, that's true. The art lives forever. Art lives forever. I saw that. I was like, that's very suspicious. I thought in here. I was like, there was a way. I saw that. So you think you covered it like that and no one would discover that? Really? Really? Gosh, now I have this song stuck in my head.
Самая лестная характеристика, которую можно было дать Бурбону — подозрительный тип. Идти с ним вместе в заброшенный тоннель было глупо, говорил я себе. Но что мне оставалось? Другого пути с Рижской не было.
Okay, the translation is not really so accurate, I'll tell you that way. Okay. Lost tunnels. As I entered the abandoned tunnels with Bourbon, I wondered if I had been wrong to trust him. But the station gates were still sealed, and there was no telling when I'd have another chance to leave Riga. Okay. So we can see that under there's going to be a market. Okay.
Отлично, вырвались. Ну теперь гляди в оба, пацанчик. Это тебе не на дрезине кататься. В этом туннеле куча серьезных мужиков полегла. Но если будем друг друга прикрывать...
Okay, he said there's a lot of tough guys died in there, and I'm like, excuse me. Who was that?
Что за... это просто кикимора. Они на отряды не нападают никогда. Но вот если ты один идешь, остерегайся.
Kikimora, single lurker. Kikimora. Where did he kill that? Ew, okay. So he said that those Kikimora single lurkers, well, I'll call them just Kikimora, right? You just remember a single lurker, Kikimora. They don't attack. Is that ammo you have? Something just jumped on me. Don't need it anymore, sunshine, aren't you? Can I have your helmet? No. Which quite weird. I'd like to... Ah, okay, there's flies just all over. Okay. Hey, wait for me! Jeez, these boys just run away. Oi, oi. Oi, 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 there's something... There's something there making this sound, and I'm not so sure I want to have a look what's making this sound. Hi, hello, Skrill. Thank you for joining to the stream. Long time no see. I've been on holiday as well, so I haven't been streaming for a while, for a couple of weeks. Yes, you finally got back to the metro. Exactly. Oh no, YouTube stopped notifying you on my videos. Oh no, don't forget to check if you have this bell button. There it's gonna bell for you the next time. The next time the stream is going to be tomorrow, and they're going to be back to my normal streaming schedule every day after 6 p.m. Okay, so, and if you're watching right now this video and you're wondering, I might like that, don't forget to subscribe and drop a like button, and you know that all the stuff. Okay, and we're keep exploring these tunnels. Battlefield 4 had it right, closed weapons and all the stuff. Yeah, let's see how the Battlefield 6 will...
Ша, ты здесь потише. Во втором туннеле блокпост, и нам незачем на него выходить.
Okay, he said that we need to be quiet. Oh, well, you read it, right? There is another block outpost in there, and we don't need to, you know, get in troubles in there. I'm pretty sure you cannot open those ones, so... Let me just see. It feels like there's going to be some loot here. You definitely should have some ammo, aren't you? Yeah, there we go. What the fuck was that? Okay, that looked like Kikimora. Nice, I found bullets and I lost bullets. Yeah, because he said don't be alone. Okay, but there is a good loot there. Yeah, those ones holes are used by Kikimoras. There's actually... I thought that there is the aim, and there is no aim in there. Okay, never mind. Let's use this one. We had 32 bullets before, and I forgot how many we had for a shotgun, but let's just say it was 6. No, I think there was 14. I think for a shotgun was 14 bullets. And right now I just wasted what? Now I have 10 left because I'm pretty sure I should double one. Ah! That hole was really suspicious, okay? Okay, that's interesting. Love you playing the game in Russian. I hope that's okay for you all to understand and be able to read the subtitles, and I'm trying to translate to you almost everything that I see, what I hear, so I hope that's just fine, okay? With the games later about non-English cultures, I will support playing them in the cultural language. It makes it feel a lot more immersive. Okay, thank you for sharing your opinion. Thank you for sharing your opinion. And yeah, before just start the stream, I was asking as well that if you're okay by reading subtitles and all this stuff. But as I mentioned before, that I always try to translate the most things that I hear, even just some dialogues there on the background, you know. Okay, so at least now we're not gonna we're not gonna waste the bullets, so let's say that we're gonna be here 32 and hour 14, and we're gonna grab some of you. I just think there's going to be good loot there, to be fair. If we're not gonna step into that hole, if we're not gonna step into that hole, then everything is gonna be fine, so I hear you. What is that? Aha. Okay, we just found different gun. Instead of Magnum. Ah. So I genuinely can have just only... Okay, so I just... I can have only 2 guns, right? Let me see what are the buttons for me to throw the to throw the grenade. Melee attack is this. Okay, wait, let me do that. Okay. Weapon 3, there is supposed to be something. Okay. Nope. Okay, it uses shotgun bullets too, isn't it? It clearly uses a shotgun bullets too. Okay, I wanna run with the Magnum, so let's keep that. Have a nice stream, I gotta go to bed. Hey, good night for you. Thank you for being part of the stream. Looking forward to see you another time. Yeah, looks like we can have only 2, but I feel like this one is a shotgun as well. Do we want to waste a bullet and check that? No, that's not a shotgun. And how many bullets I have for that? Fuck it, let's go with that. Let's just get out quickly. Fuck, what should I think? Oh, there we go, he's here, okay. Those ones you cannot open. I hope I didn't make a mistake to go without the shotgun and just run with this gun. I really do hope so. I'm not so sure. someone just died there. Looks like a fresh body and I just looted that. Okay.
Вот дерьмо. Это ж челноки из каравана. Все жмуры. Узнаю почерк Третьяковских, а Ганза все грозится с ними покончить. Ха. Так, теперь будет нас... А это шухер у них такой. Ну, типа система тревоги. Древняя как мир и простая, как сатиновые трусы. Ну, работает. Смотри, не задень банки.
Okay, this caravan is all dead, but... This is a key. I just found a key in his arm. Yeah, there's all the used ones, yes, and looks like this is, he said this gang does, this gang did that, right, so... Can we destroy that? No, we cannot destroy that, okay. Oh, look at those flies. Look at those flies. They're just on the screen like that. Yeah, nothing to loot. No bullets, nothing. Okay, so then let's come back. But we have to be careful because there is this system, the same that we're already aware of. The one that is... Oh, look, we could loot this one out as well. Sounds nice. Those ones, you see, those cans, and this actually been heavily used in the Fallout as well, so we're aware that we should not trigger them and move smoothly and quietly.
Под ноги смотри, тебя любой шум выдаст.
Okay, we'll try to... Oh, there we go. We can take that. There we go. So, I just want to say that if you know how the items look like, you will be... That would be not so difficult for you to spot them and just take them like right now. This is throwing knife.
Ха-ха, железная маза избавится от слепых и от безбашенных. Знаешь, что делать?
Yeah, I know what to do, but give me a chance to loot. Look, there is another hockey mask. Oh my gosh. Interesting. Okay, let's keep that. There's more money. I have no idea what the hell was that. I just picked that up. More bullets. This one doesn't look like something that I... Aha, so there is a shotgun here. Okay, so basically throughout the game you will be able... You would be given the opportunity to switch back and forth with the guns, right? That matters of the situation you are in. So far I'm gonna try to use that gun. Let's have a look how it would go, okay? Let's have a look how that would go. I think I can deactivate that. Or maybe not. So let's just jump over that. No, cannot do anything. Cannot do anything, guys, so... Aha, so on this side. Okay, so we can do like that. So, as he say to us, watch out. Keep an eye on everything on the ground, so since he's going the first one, let's not be scared that much. Those ones are closed.
Да они тут баррикад настроили, ну чистая революция. Дерьмо. Надо поближе подойти. Давай, обезвредь постовых.
Врагу не сдается наш гордый варяг. Пощады никто не желает.
Shit. Wait. You see, that's difficult to aim because I don't have a on the middle aim as well, right? You notice that. That's why it's difficult for me to aim, because like that I see, but here for the throwing knives there is no middle dot to aim. Give me time, I will get used to that. Give me time, I will get used to that. And this is the only way how I... There's probably a takedown system as well. Let's take a time. Ooh, now I figure out how it's quick to be killed like that. Okay. Alright. Aha. Trying to get used to. Give me everything, right? Everything that is yours is mine. Ha ha ha. Okay. I see. Try to get used to that aim. So if I kill this guy first, then there's probably ways for you to do that really, really slowly. What the hell are you doing here? One, two, three of them in there. Where do I take you down? Here everyone will notice you, right, Sunshine?
Ну, дебилы! Сэкономили 3 копейки, не наняли замыкающего, и все! Опа, нифига, иди сюда,
Приятно иметь дело с дебилами.
Как дважды два, Сам принял двоих.
Fuck!
Все просят, давай сматывать. А мы сидели в боковом туннельчике, ну они прямо на нас. Как свиней всех перерезали.
Не надо Ну чё, как там кабанчик? Сколько получается набрать?
Да не особо.
All
Пять
good.
пушек,
All
потом
good.
Эти жердяи перли на себе с мочой и грибы.
They're just talking about those caravan guys, the ones that they killed. They say they haven't had a person, the last person who's gonna be behind the whole group and keeping an eye, so that's why they killed them, and they're right now talking that they had on them only mushrooms.
А что там за персонаж с тобой был?
Хозяина каравана. Наш главный хочет за него выкуп. Тот же вес, но в патронах.
Да ладно.
And the leader of the caravan is still alive, and their leader wants to... The bandits leader wants to get money for that.
Ну, главный у нас же стратег, бля. А ты солдат.
Блять.
Чем бля такой?
Братаны! Шухер! Братва! Тут честно пацана суть! Шухер, братва! Ух ты, сука! Наши хвалят!
Oh wow! Fuck! I have no bullets for that gun. Yeah, I did your old job. Okay, so now we have to find someone with a shotgun. What gun do you have? And I have no bullets for that either, right? Oh no, I have some. Okay. Interesting fighting mode. There is also interesting and challenging to play that without the cross in the center, yeah. Interesting way, I like that. I will get used to that. I love using it throwing knives, as you noticed that. I really enjoy that, but let's see if I will be able to get back all of them. Feels like I did, but feels like I did take all of them back, so. Yeah, looks like. Okay. Nice looking mushrooms. Cannot pick them up though. I think that it was a sign from the game for me to go. Oh, this is my throwing knives here. That's nice. I thought there would be like a sign from the game for me to go and check the spot, but no, there's nothing. I'm taking my words back. Nice. Okay, so that's the place where they had their stash. I told you, the game just all the time, it just gives you a hint, you just have to follow them, okay? Did I loot you, sweetheart? Oh yeah, I took ammo. Okay, so now we can take just separate the ammo from their guns by looking at that and pressing the E. I get it. So that's just not enough to loot their body, you have to loot their gun as well. Okay. Yeah. Come on, that was a headshot from the first time. I wonder, because look, right now I'm heavily wounded, and I just wonder if that would go away in some time, or it always would be like that till I actually find the medkit. Let's check that out. Let's check that out, how it's going to be. Wait, don't open any door. Oh no, where's my sweet bodies disappear? Oh no, this one I don't like. I don't like, okay? I want my prey to be lying down in here and waiting for me to be looted, okay? I like that way, and right now there is the bodies are just disappeared. Oh, okay, you're still in here. At least. But there's supposed to be another one, huh? But there's nothing there, okay. Give me what is yours. Yeah, looks like till I'm going to use my medkit is going to be that way. Okay, that's good to know. I had before 5 of them. I am pretty sure I haven't used any yet. I used it once, but after I got killed, so now we still have 5 of them. You keep in mind it, right? Hi there, Marvin. Thank you for joining to the stream. Welcome back. Yes, I am back. Hope you had a lot of fun on your occasion. I missed watching your stream. Have a good one. Thank you so much. I had a wonderful time. and I am back to streaming, so I hope that you are going to enjoy this game as much as I am enjoying that right now. You probably can say, you probably can notice that the game looks absolutely wonderful.
Стрёмное место, пацанчик. Вот тебе план. Я тебя крою, а ты гляди за мной. Будем идти вместе, справимся.
Okay.
Не выделывайся, мне еще жить охота.
Let me use the medkit. We got another note on the Lost Tunnel, the note number 1. Bourbon is definitely not as simple as he tries to seem. Yes, he's rude and his sense of humor is rough at best, but the things he tells about his exploits, and even more, the things he prefers not to tell, prove he's way too sharp for a regular smuggler. And his knowledge of the situation, not just at the nearest station but even at the ring as a whole, is mind-boggling. All the passages and the tunnels, even the long-abandoned ones, are well known to him. He is quite at home in the combat, which means he saw his share of dangerous encounters. He's definitely much more than a regular smuggler. Of that I am sure. Well, he doesn't look just a regular smuggler, you know. But let's see, maybe he was once a part of some gang somewhere and right now, I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to find I have no freaking idea, to be honest. At this point of the game, I literally have no idea. I want to say there is incredibly difficult to find any medkits. I haven't found any of them yet, so the best way to survive for now, playing on the as I am playing on the normal mode, on the survival. Wait, that's actually not normal. I choose later on survival, right? So it's not normal, it's survival and Jesus, what is another one? It starts with A. What is the name of that? A. I forgot. Can you check that somehow? No, you cannot see that. Oh, I forgot where's the name of that. Hi Ivan, thank you for joining the stream. How are you doing today? Long time no see, because guess what? I was on the vacation. Vacation was absolutely wonderful. I fully recharged my batteries and I'm ready to kill everyone in those games. How are you doing? How are you doing? So that's how you modded your Fallout. Oh, look at those mushrooms. They're actually kind of giving you an illumination. A little bit of that. Have a good one, Kit Kat. See you another time. So you just pop by here to the stream to say hi and bye, right? I get it. I get it. You have a wonderful rest of your day, okay? Talk to you another time. And ooh, there is actually a medkit. We just found the medkit, okay? There we go. At the moment I just said it's so difficult to find. Here you go. Medkit lies just in front of you. Well, but to be fair, it was the first one that I found, right? This is for the gas mask, and gas mask itself, I didn't notice it at first. This one we can switch off the lights. We already did that before. I'm not so sure I want to do that maybe, but let's see how many of the gang members there are going to be ahead of us. What is that? There is the loot as well. Okay. I like as well that the loot is not highlighted. You actually have to be curious to find something. I really like that. Plus for that. Okay, honey, I'm going to follow you. Okay, there is another stuff here. So the game is hinting us that we're gonna go outside, or if we're gonna stay in here, we will actually need to use a gas mask! I cannot move. Well, it is what it is. Okay, guys, I think that would be it for today for the stream. Okay, I actually didn't get killed that many times. Okay, it was just what, 5 times, right? 5 times. It's okay. That's not so adept. There was an adept difficulty, right? So I play on survival and adept, because before I choose normal, but when I had to choose again, I went to the adept. So there was like a adept normal, adept, adept pro, and something else. So I went to the adept, or there was only 3. So it doesn't matter. I will come back to the beginning of the stream and I will have a look what actually I choose there. But we play on the survival, where it actually says to us that there will be no hints, more difficult to find stuff, and but also we do more damage and we get more damage. But basically it is like, you know, you have to be the first one who's gonna give a headshot. So yeah. Alright then, that's absolutely it for today, and I am back from vacation and I'm going to stream every day right now apart from the Sundays, and there's going to be evening streams as well. So if there will be any changes in the schedule, I will publish that as well. So tomorrow there's going to be another stream and I am gonna play tomorrow Metro 2033 game as well. So far I am absolutely in love with that, and I mean, I keep saying that about almost every game that I played recently, but what if that's true? What if I really do enjoy the game and really like that? I love the atmosphere so far. I love how eerie it looks like, and how step by step we're uncovering the secrets. We're uncovering all of this diary as well at a good point, that we get to know more about Artyom, the main protagonist that we play, and all the stories, what we go, how we have to, you know, it's like, it's really interesting, and as well about it, that how that's all gonna be working out for us, you know, because we want to be a hero and travel, and let's see that. The more we play, the more we know. And for now, thank you for being here, part of the stream. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for giving the memberships. Thank you for joining to my channel and becoming a member here. It really means a lot to me. Do not forget to drop a like button under my video, and I'm looking forward to see all of you tomorrow on my another stream of Metro 2033. And you take care and see you. Bye. Wait, I went to the streaming scene. Every time I come back from the vacation, I'm like, what to press? Okay, wait, there we go.